Hello, loves. Let's make more zoo animals. Yep. I made like 6 in total. Anywho, a little over 2 years ago now, I had some coworker friends of mine that were also close friends. This was back when I used to be a teacher. Now, what people don't realize is sometimes you see your coworkers more often than you see your family. And I'm talking about like immediate family, mom, dad, sisters. These are people that I would see on the daily. I would have lunch with them. And as a teacher, we would prep plans together. We'd sometimes go out as well. So a little over 2 years ago, my OG supporters remember when I said that I cut these people off because I waited and I waited and I waited for them to say something about what was happening, but nothing, not a single word. And what really irked me the most is that as teachers, we taught about the Holocaust, not specifically to our students yet because they were in 5th grade. I believe you learn about it in 6th grade, but still as teachers, this is something you teach. So how can you teach something like that? And then your students always will ask, how did the world let that happen? If I was alive back then, I would have stood up, I would have said something. And as a teacher, you agree. But yet as history repeats itself, they said nothing. With that said, another coworker who I'm still close to because she has been outspoken about it, reached out to me because she needed a cake order. And she's like, hey, all 4 of us should go out, you know? And I was like, oh no, please do not bring it up because I will not be going. And I told her the reason why. I've also done the same thing with social media acquaintances, cake artists that I've been friends with for years, or even people who I've gotten to know through social media for years. I've cut them off. Some do still follow me. I highly doubt they look at their following because it's really big. Why am I so adamant about this? Because being silent is being complicit. What will speaking out do? What will speaking out do? What will protesting do? I mean, look, we've been protesting for over 2 years now and nothing has happened. Not true, because over 2 years ago, the world was very, very silent because they had no idea. They've watched Western media for years. They didn't realize the truth. And now because of social media and because of people posting and talking about it, they've become more aware and it opened up their eyes. Not just to this, but to absolutely everything that's happened in the world. So yes, I will not be supporting you if you are still silent. Thank you guys for watching.